Apocalypse Gaming.
Hey guys, this is a wee video about taking the power back for us guys in the hobby. More and more women are joining our hobby and thoroughly enjoying it, which is to be commended because it really shouldn't make a difference what sex you are to enjoy the hobby we play. But not content with taking our clothes, with taking our razors, with taking our freedom, the women have also started to take our power tools to produce all their scenery. So to fight back on this, I've decided to take the power tools back into our grasp. And the way I'm going to do this piece of black material you see here, I'm going to change it into something else. I'm going to make it into a dice bag and I'm going to take back the machinery and use this. Yes guys, I'm going to reclaim the power with a sewing machine. She's got the Dremel, I've got the sewing machine. Maybe this video isn't going the way I expected it to. Next you want to take your material, cut it out into roughly a rectangular shape, take the ends of that material, which is going to be the tops of your bag, fold it over and then using pins, pin it in place, and then we're going to run these through the sewing machine. So 3 pins is ample for the size of this bag, use whatever you need depending on the size of the bag you're producing. Okay, take your material, insert it under the foot of your machine at roughly the height for where you want your drawstring to be, whether it's rope, silk, whatever it is you're using. Clamp your foot in place and drop the needle down by turning the handle into the material. You're going to go forward for a few runs and then you're going to come back because what you want to do is lock the stitching in place. So forward, let the machine come back and then forward. Try and keep your height all the way the same throughout, and that way it's a nice even looking bag. Repeat the process on side 2 and then we'll attach the sides of the bag. Okay, with the tops of the bags sewn in place, what you want to do is fold the bag over inside out. I've trimmed off the edge of the material I didn't need after that was sewn. Pin these in place and I'm going to sew along the edges here up to touching the other stitching, sealing the bag round all corners. Do the same on the other side. And once that's done, the bag's in place and all it needs to be inserted is the drawstring. So again, lock your foot, drop your needle, move forward and reverse. So I've just went one stitch over the seal where the drawstring goes through and reverse and up and over again. Stitching's locked in place and the 4 corners are sealed. Take it off and do the same again to the other side. Okay, the bag is now sealed and what we want to do is trim the excess material that I've left along the sides to the left and right of the stitching, and the bag's ready for the drawstring. So that's the excess trimmed off. As you can see, it's a bag shape now. Turn the bag round the correct way inside out. So bag's that way. Turn it round the right way and now we'll slide the drawstring through the tops. Drawstring has now been pulled through, tied a small knot on the end, and now the bag can be opened and closed. Sorry about the shaky cam. I'm not getting my proper setup out. So, oops. Zooming on my floor. Bag can now be opened and closed. Little loop through at the end. And your bag's nice and sealed. It's up to yourselves if you want to go that method. You can also put the plastic slidey bits that slide up and down. You find them on Kagools and other jackets. That's where I go in most of my bags. I didn't have any to show you, so I've just went along with the drawstring. Well, that's me reclaimed one of the power tools, guys. Let's see your guys out there using some of the power tools that the women stolen from us. After all, wasn't it a man that invented the sewing machine? Hopefully we're going to see somebody using electric whisk on one of Marnice's competitions. Take care, guys.
Apocalypse Gaming.